Listen, the song's crazy. You know, I got an idea, though. Make it a little crazy.
You can't stop this here. You can't top this tier. Work too hard, my God. I'ma play my card. I'ma leave your atmosphere. It's so toxic. And I hear your gossip. I'm aware they plotting, but I got no option. And I can't be stopped. I'ma keep on walking. In my power, in my purpose.
So if there's a grant out there and it's only asking us questions, how do I answer these questions? And how do I execute and tell them my mission? And how do I put all of this that's in my head on paper? So what we do, y'all, when we apply for grants, we simply keep it real. Somebody say real. I'm going to tell you what each letter stands for. R, you want to make sure you're relatable to the investor. You want to make sure you make a connection with the person who has the funding that you are trying to receive.
Just watch me do this, put no limits on the swag on it. Walk right up to the front where I belong and brag on it. Go to the top, I'ma give it all I got. Might take a lot, but we ain't gonna ever stop. I don't believe I'm something.
You know, I tell people all the time, you have to think of different strategies. There are some people who, you know, they launch their first book or they put their first product out there and they're not successful and they feel like giving up. But you guys didn't give up. The importance of finding a problem and a solution to the problem. If you can do those two things, if you can find a problem within your community or within your industry and figure out how you can be a solution to the problem, it opens up the door for more opportunity, right? And that's what these funders, most of them want to know. What I particularly love about you is it's not just here's the money, have a good day. It's that education piece. So if I'm scared of credit, I'm starting my business and I don't have a lot of income in my business yet. I know your parents had the vision, but what was the first step that you took to make this an actual book?
Helping entrepreneurs get access to $50,000 to $100,000 in debt-free funding with no credit check. So if you want access to grant funding, all you have to do is comment free on this post, and I'm going to send you a link to join my free masterclass and teach you my strategy on how you can get funding for your business.
Thank you so much, Coach. I'm definitely about to do that.
Tap in. I am about to bless one lucky entrepreneur with a grant today. So I'm in Philly, just going around connecting with business owners, and I'm getting ready to pop up on somebody and give them a grant today. That was one bad opportunity. We not missing out on other opportunities because of a bad investment. Then I start thinking, but what if it do? What if I make this investment and it helps me 10x my business? What if I invest into this program and it helps me elevate and it helps me grow? I was able to call Neo January 15th of 2025 and I said, yo, Neo, guess what? It's January 15th. I've already 3 times what I was making at Wells Fargo from the 1st to the 15th. From the 1st to the 15th, I had 3 times what I was making for Wells Fargo. Because I decided to lock in, because I decided I was ready for more, because I decided to take the risk. That's where you have to be in your space. That's where you have to be in your space.
Yeah, I'm talking 5,60 shot zeros here, back to running circles round niggas, now we squared up. Hold up.
Life's a game, but it's not fair. I break the rules, so I don't care. So I keep doing my own thing. Walking tall against the rain. Victories within the mile.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Give me some energy in the chat. Give me some energy in the chat. If you're ready, just say ready in the chat. If you are ready to apply for over $100,000 in grants for your business tonight, just comment ready in the chat. I got to make sure you're ready, y'all. Y'all don't understand. Tonight, I am going to help you apply for over $100,000 in debt-free money with no credit check that you don't have to repay. It doesn't matter what type of business you have, what type of industry you're in. Tonight, you are going to walk away with applying for grants for your business. There's absolutely no excuses. I am holding you accountable to make sure that you are reaching your goals. I am holding you accountable to make sure you understand what grants are, how you can get grants, and why you deserve to win this money for your business. Just type I deserve in the chat. Type I deserve in the chat. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. For those that are new here, I am Coach K. I am the expert when it comes to teaching and educating entrepreneurs on how they can get access to debt-free money for their business without hiring a grant writer, without paying crazy application fees, without going in debt, trying to start your business and trying to fund your vision. For those that are new here, I was actually terminated for teaching this information. The information I'm about to share with you tonight is so powerful that Wells Fargo called me one day and said, because of the competitive nature of your business, because you're helping and teaching entrepreneurs, because you're pouring into people, you can no longer work here. So I was fired into freedom. But what I can tell you today is it was all worth it. Somebody type it was all worth it in the chat. Because now I get to go out and I get to teach entrepreneurs. I get to show entrepreneurs. I get to pour into you and help you understand that you don't have to go through struggle to start your business. You don't have to go through hardship to try to get the money you need for your business. You don't have to cry those sleepless nights or try to figure out what's next or how you're going to pay your bills or how you're going to fund your inventory, because there is an opportunity out there available for you. So this is what I ask of you tonight before we dive in. Can I just set a couple of ground rules before we dive in? This is a free class, completely free. Some of you upgraded to VIP, and I love that for you because there's going to be a crazy grant list available for you. There's going to be AI prompts to help you use AI to be your grant writer. So if you didn't upgrade to VIP, I want you to make sure you do because you don't want to miss out. That's the first thing. Second thing is this was free. Free opportunity, and we are going to apply for grants live. I don't want you to gatekeep this information. Type no gatekeeping in the chat. Type no gatekeeping in the chat. So I want you to take the same link that you received to join this live class, the same link that you received to join this webinar, and I want you to share it with at least 3 people that you love. Share it with the last 3 people that you text and then come back and comment done. I want to see who the executors are in the room. I want to see who the people are in the room that are going to take action on opportunities. Take it and share with the last 3 people that you love, because what I love about grants the most is there's enough out here for all of us. So you can get access to $100,000 in grants for your business, and then your siblings can get access to $50,000 to $100,000 or more, or your husband can get access to grants. What I love about grants the most is there's no limit on the amount of money or funding that you can receive, and there's billions that go unclaimed every single year because there's so many people gatekeeping on this information and they're not sharing enough. That's why I decided to do this class. I decided to do this class because there's so many people talking about grants. There's so many people online telling you that you can get approved for a grant for your business, but nobody's really walking you through how to do it. Nobody's showing you what to say on these applications. Nobody's showing you how to shortcut the time so you can use AI to make it happen. So in this class tonight, I am going to show you how AI can be your grant writer. In this class tonight, I am going to pour into you and hold you accountable and hold your hand and walking you through applying for a grant application. There's no gatekeeping. The second thing I want you to do is I want you to turn off all distractions. I want you to turn off all distractions. Don't let anything get in your way of learning this information. Don't let anything get in your way of getting access to the money and funding you need to grow your business. You've been playing it small for way too long. You've been holding off on opportunities for way too long. So I want you to cut off all distractions. Make sure nothing will distract you from getting access to this information. Put your phone on Do Not Disturb. Social media will be there later. That episode that you've been binge watching on Netflix, it's going to be there. Cut off all distractions. Make sure the kids order them DoorDash. Order them DoorDash for tonight because you want to make sure you lock in on this information. And the last thing is I want you to go all in. Somebody type all in the chat. I want you to make a decision today that you are ready to go all in on your dreams and all in on your vision. I want you to make a decision today that you are done playing small. You said 2026 was going to be your year, and we're already in March, and you've done nothing to execute on your vision. You said 2026, you were going to shake some things up and do something different, but you are not going all in on your dreams and all in on your goals. The information I'm about to teach you tonight, and the information I'm about to share with you tonight, it only works if you do. The information I'm about to give you tonight, it only works if you commit to going all in. It only works if you take action, and you take action on the opportunities when you receive it. Somebody type action in the chat. Somebody type action in the chat. So we're going to get started. Let me tell you what you can expect for tonight. I am going to walk you through how to use AI to write and win grants. I'm going to give you the same blueprint and the same strategy that my girl Mary used to secure 6 figures in grants for her business. And she used AI to make it happen. At the end of this, towards the end of this, we are going to apply for grants live together. A few, okay? We're going to apply for about 2 or 3 grants, over $100,000 in grants for our business live. Some of you, if you are VIP, you're going to receive a grant list of over 25 grants that you can go apply for after this call. So you're going to have the AI tools to help you apply. You're going to have a grant list. And then if you are VIP, I'm going to give you prompts to put into AI so that AI can now be your grant writer to help you go out and write grants for your business. That's what we are going to do today. Next level. Somebody type next level in the chat, because I don't know anybody else that's giving you guys this information. Somebody type next level in the chat, because I don't know anybody else that's pouring into you and teaching you how AI can be your grant writer and how you can do this and make it happen. But here's the truth. Here's why most companies and most business owners are struggling when it comes to getting access to grants for their business. One, they don't know where to find the grant. So tonight I am going to remove that and show you where to find grants. Whether you are a for-profit company, whether you are nonprofit, even if you don't have your LLC and EIN, I am going to show you where to find grants for your business tonight. I am going to make it. Most people, when they apply for grants, they feel they're not comfortable applying because they don't know what to say on the grant applications. They feel like their answer isn't strong enough. They're afraid to apply for grants because they feel like there's so many people out there applying and they feel like they won't win. I am going to remove that myth or that misconception that you can't do this. Type I can do this in the chat, because I need you to believe that you can. I am going to make sure tonight that you're confident with applying for grants and that you know that you can do this, that you know that there are opportunities out there available for you. So tonight I am going to make sure that I'll hold your hand and walk you through applying for grants. There are a lot of people that feel like you have to hire grant writers to get access to grant money. And here's the truth. One of my community members, Mr. Birch, received $150,000 in grants for his business. He did not hire a grant writer to make it happen. One of my community members, Miss Emma, received 2 grants for $500,000 for her business. She did not hire a grant writer to make it happen. Then we got Megan, who received her first grant of $50,000, or Reginald, who received his first grant of $50,000. They did not hire a grant writer to make it happen. So you don't have to hire a grant writer to win these grants for your business. You can use AI to make it happen. Then there are people in the room that feel like they don't apply for grants because grants take too much time. But what I can tell you is if you can dedicate 10 to 20 minutes to this vision, to applying for a grant every single night, or to applying for a grant every day before you start your day, you will get a grant. It only takes one opportunity, one company to believe in you, one company to give you access to your next grant or your first grant, for you to know that there's more money and more funding out there available for you. And then there might be somebody in the room that has that negative mindset. Man, nobody's giving out free money. Nothing is free. I never win anything. I'm going to go to this class and I'm just going to see what she say, but I just don't know. What I want you to do is, before we move forward, I want you to release that negative mindset. And I want you to close your eyes. I want you to think about what the future you looks like. The future you when you let go of anything negative. The future you when you let that cycle go of disbelief, of fear, and you actually go all in on your dreams and all in on your vision. So now you're 6 months from now, or you're a year from now because you went all in and you have that business you've been talking about. You're working full time in your company, in your organization, and you fired your boss. You're not working for anybody else. You're working for you. Now you're hiring your family members and your employees, and you're hiring your kids to work within your business. So let go of that negative mindset. And right now, I want you to think about what that future you looks like when you let go of fear, when you let go of doubt, when you take action on the opportunities, when you actually go all in on your dreams and all in on your vision. And then I want you to commit to lock in. Just type lock in the chat. Once you see what that future you looks like. I love it. 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 I like this room. I like this room, y'all. I like this room. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go back. Where we go? Hold on. But here's the truth about grants, you guys. There's billions of dollars in grant money that goes unclaimed every single year. There's billions of dollars in free money that goes unclaimed every single year because there's somebody in the room that doesn't believe that they can do this. Because there's somebody in the room that doesn't even apply. There's somebody in the room that they have the negative mindset of, I'm not going to apply because I won't win anything. Government, your city and state, they have money that's in their back door, in their pocket right now, and they're looking for you to give the money to. Corporations, so you got companies like Chick-fil-A, you got companies like Starbucks or Progressive or AT&T. They have money that goes unclaimed every single year because you are not applying. There's foundations that support entrepreneurs, and they're looking for entrepreneurs and business owners to give the money to because it's a tax write-off for them. But unfortunately, they don't give the money. They don't have the money to give to enough entrepreneurs because there's not enough entrepreneurs that apply. A couple of months ago, I had somebody that sent me a grant and said, can you post this in your community? Because we didn't have enough applications. They said, can you post this in your community because we didn't have enough applications? And then many grants received very few applications. Mackenzie Scott, Jeff Bezos' ex-wife, she had a $40 million grant opportunity that she was giving out to nonprofits and small business owners. Out of a $40 million grant opportunity, they left the grant application up for 2 months, searching for people to give the money to. Only 4,000 people applied. So even if she gave everybody that applied just a small piece of the $40 million, she didn't do that. But if she did, everybody would have walked away with something. So you're not applying for grants because you're thinking too many people are actually applying. And the truth is, there's not enough people actually taking action. So, but not this room. Not this room. We're going to be in the room with action takers. Everybody in this room is going to take action. Everybody in this room is going to commit to greatness. So this is how AI can change the game with helping you secure grants for your business. It's going to help you do instant research. So you're sitting back and you're thinking, well, where are these grants? Where is this money? How do I get access to this money? And AI is right at your fingertips to help you find the grants that are out there and available for you. It's going to help you simplify the writing process and make it faster for you. So you're thinking you don't have time to apply for grants, but AI can help you apply for grants in less than 30 minutes of your time. So instead of picking up your phone at night and scrolling on social media and watching everybody else win, you could be applying for a grant to get access to that money for that business that you've been sleeping on for so long. And it's going to help you strengthen your answers and strengthen your responses because it's going to be higher qualities. And then it's going to help you scale your applications to help you apply for more grants. Because imagine how many grants you can apply for every single week if it's only taking you 20 to 30 minutes of your time to actually apply. That's the power of AI. AI wins grants. Somebody type it in the chat for me. AI wins grants. That's the power of AI and how AI is going to help you win grants for your business. So right now, I want us to understand AI. I think it's important that you understand what this tool is and how this tool can help you on your journey. I tell people to use AI as if it is an employee in your business, right? We are the CEO of our brand. We are the CEO of our empire. Type CEO if you're the CEO of your business and your empire. Even if you don't have a business yet and you are going to be the CEO, just type CEO in the chat. And so what AI is going to do is it's going to position you as the CEO of your brand. And now it's like you're going to have employees in your business, even if you don't have employees yet. So now that we are the CEO and we hire employees in our business, well, what do we do? When we hire new employees, how do we train them? What do we give them? How do we make them work for us and make them grow within our business? Well, you have to make sure this new employee that you have, which is AI, you're going to teach it about your business. You're going to give it systems. You're going to give it operations. You're going to make sure that it performs in the way that you want it to perform. You're going to make sure that it works in the business as you want it to work in the business, as if you were hiring an employee, as if you were hiring a virtual assistant. So instead of paying somebody $7 to $15 to $20 an hour to work for you, you're going to pay $20 a month to have an employee in your business. Congratulations, CEO. You just hired your first employee in your business. So now that I know that I want to hire an employee into my business, I want to make sure that ChatGPT understands what the assignment is going to be. And in just a moment, I'm going to show you how to train AI so that it understands what its job is and what its role is and how it's going to be able to help you grow. All right. So here are a couple of AI tools that you can use for grant writing. My go-to is ChatGPT. It's one of the first resources that I used when it came to learning about AI. It's what I am comfortable with, but there are so many other ways for you to use AI, ChatGPT, or AI tools to help you get access to grants for your business. The things that I am referencing throughout this course will be ChatGPT because it's what most people use. But if you use Claude, if you use Perplexity, if you use Grammarly, that's okay. All of these prompts, all of your VIP prompts, all of the grant questions, all of the answers, all of that can be plugged into any ChatGPT tool or AI tool to enhance your answers, okay? But when I am referencing everything, I am referencing ChatGPT. ChatGPT is my personal go-to. Okay. Claude AI is also excellent, especially if you're doing deep analysis, you're doing deep dive, you want more of a natural tone, you want more detailed and more strategic and detailed answers to your grant applications, then Claude is amazing. Perplexity is a gold mine for research opportunities. So real-time grant opportunities, searching the web to find grants. And then Grammarly is amazing as well for writing out your grant proposals, making sure that your answers don't really sound like a robot, making sure that they are humanized to fit your business and fit your business needs, and so that no one else knows that you are using AI. So these are a few of my favorites. My go-to, ChatGPT is my number one go-to in my business. Now, I want to show you with ChatGPT, before we start doing anything in ChatGPT, the first thing that I personally recommend everybody do is go in and personalize your settings. So you're going to go down to this little tool here, where's your name and it's your bubble. And then you're going to go to the personalization, and you want to make sure that this tool knows about you. What is your personal tone and style of writing? Are you friendly? Are you professional? Are you friendly? Are you professional? Are you efficient? Are you nerdy? What is your tone and style? And how do you normally communicate with people? If you don't know your tone and style, you can always go to ChatGPT. You can talk to it for 60 seconds. You can upload old articles. I would say talk to it for a minute to 5 minutes. Just have a random conversation. And then after, tell it to pull out your tone and style. So you can hit this. Let me go back real quick. You can hit this microphone button here, and you can just tell it. Test, 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 test. No. Test, 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 test. Test, test, test. All right, y'all. Hold on. Let me. Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Okay. We'll come back to this. But you can hit this microphone button here. And as you can hit this microphone button here, the dictate button. And as you hit the microphone button, you can actually talk to ChatGPT. As you're talking to ChatGPT, it can pick up your tone and style. So it will help you, or it will understand how you talk. Are you friendly? Are you candid? Team, can you still see my screen?
I can see your screen okay, but your actual screen, your You are frozen, but your screen is okay.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. I'll fix that in a second. All right, let me move forward. Okay, so you can train it in your tone and style. So you can go back to this little bubble down here, go to personalization, make sure this tool knows about you, knows your tone and style. You can give it custom instructions. So if you don't like for it to put those dashes in there, those M dashes, you can tell it no M dashes. If you don't want it to use a certain font, you can tell it, hey, I don't like this font. If you like everything in paragraph format, you can tell it, hey, put this in paragraph format. So whatever custom instructions you want to give your new employee in your business, you can actually put this here. You also can nickname it. Now, my personal chat GPT, the nickname of my personal chat GPT is Millionaire Bestie. The reason I call it Millionaire Bestie is because I only want to have $1 million conversations with it. So you give this tool a name, and when you give it a name, you can actually log in, and it's going to be like you're talking to your employee. So you can go in and you can say, hey, bestie, and it's going to respond back to you and it's going to say, hey, Coach K, or whatever you tell it your name is. Okay. Occupation, tell it about your business. What type of business you have? Are you in transportation? Are you in the beauty industry? Are you in consulting? Are you an author? Are you a massage therapist? Whatever type of business you have, if you have multiple, put it in here as well. And then more about you. What are your interests? What are your values? You want this tool to know as much about you as possible. Reason being is because the more it knows, the more it's able to customize your answers and customize your responses to help you win grants, to make sure that these answers sound like you and that the text is humanized and it meets your needs in your business. That's the power of this. So you want to personalize it. Okay, so you can go through, you can play with your settings here. I also would encourage you to have your notifications turned on, especially your push notifications, because in just a moment, I'm going to show you how to schedule a task so that AI can send you, or ChatGPT can send you a notification every day of a new grant. So turn on your notifications. If you are worried about the safety and security of your ChatGPT, you can go to your security features and you can turn on the multi-factor authentication. So you can turn it on where it sends you a text message code, or you have to use an additional app and different trusted devices that are out there to make sure that it's safe and secure when you are actually using this tool. The next thing I always like to do is I like to create projects. So if I am using ChatGPT for multiple different things, to make sure that I'm keeping this organized, if grant writing or getting access to grants for my business is a priority for me, I would create a new project here and I would just title it grants. And then I would create this project. So every time I'm using this, it's going to save the information, the chats that are inside. It's going to save the resources so I can go to this and I can actually find the resources that are out there. I can go to it and say, hey, create me a grant tracker to upload daily grants. So I'm going to tell it, hey, create me a grant tracker to upload daily grants that I apply for. And it's going to create me a sheet of grant tracker, a grant tracker sheet that I can use. And as I'm applying for grants, I can just keep it organized. And I can go to it, said, hey, I made you a grant tracker. This is what it looks like. And it's going to download and I can go to it. And as I apply for a grant, I can go in and say, hey, I applied for the Coach K Legacy grant today. And it's going to upload it to my sheet. I can say, hey, keep these in order by date. And it will actually keep it in order by date of the grants that I'm applying for. All right. So if you locked in, just type locked in the chat. If you still locked in with me, just type locked in the chat. All right. Just making sure you guys are still with me. So this is something I highly encourage entrepreneurs to do. You can wake up every single day to a new grant notification of a grant that's out there and available for you. So you can go to ChatGPT and you can tell it, schedule me a task. There we go. Schedule me a task of a new grant to apply for every day. I want this grant to be between $1,000 and $1 million. Send this grant to me every day by 6 a.m. Central Standard Time. This prompt is in your VIP.
It's in your VIP portal. So if you're looking for this prompt, you can copy and paste it directly from your VIP portal. But by typing in this prompt and telling it to schedule me a task every single day, it is going to send me a new grant. So it says, all set. I'll send you one new grant opportunity every day at 6 a.m. That falls between $1,000 and $1 million. Imagine waking up every day to a new grant that's out there and available for you. Imagine waking up to a new notification of free money for your business, and it's all because you typed this prompt in. And so every single day, I am going to get access to a new grant and a new opportunity. Type next level in the chat if this is next level. So you're searching for grants and it's already going to be in your inbox. You're searching for grants and it's already going to be at your fingertips. So I encourage every entrepreneur to do that because grants are free money that's available for you. So why not log into your device and pick up your phone every morning, and when you pick it up, it's a money opportunity and not somebody asking you for something. It's a money opportunity and not somebody, not the latest gossip of what's going on in the group chat or what's going on in the shade room. It's a money conversation and not what's going on in the news and it has you scared to go outside. So it's a new opportunity for you in your business. All right. Links for anything I mentioned will be inside of VIP. To the person who just asked for the link in the chat, links for everything I mentioned will be inside of your VIP portal. All right. So this is what I need you to understand about grants for your business, y'all. We just getting started. This is what I need you to understand about grants for your business. It's free money. It's free money. Free money for your business. You don't have to pay this back. There's no credit check. So no matter what your credit score is, you don't have to repay. There's no credit check. So you might be on this call right now and be thinking, man, I went through some hardship a couple years ago and my credit isn't the best. Man, I went through a divorce and it messed up my credit. Man, I made some mistakes and my credit isn't just good. Well, what I love about the grants is it won't hold you back. They don't judge you based off of your personal credit profile. They judge you based off of your impact and what you're going to do with this money and how you're going to use this money. So grants are debt free, no credit check, and you never have to repay it. Here are a couple of different type of grants. There's a lot of different type of grants that are out there available for you. Here are just a couple that we're going to focus on today. Government grants and government funding. No matter what's going on in the world, the government has money that they're giving back to small business owners and entrepreneurs. They need to give you money so you can grow and thrive, and so people will support your business and the economy still rolls. No matter what's going on in the world, your city and state always has money. They will always have money available for you. One of our community members, Tiffany, she went to her city council, told her city council about her business. Her city council, she walked out with a $5,000 check because she simply had a conversation about her business and what she was going to do with the money. That's how powerful this is. You can have a conversation with your city council, your decision makers in your city, and tell them what you're going to do with this money, and they will give you the money to make it happen. Corporate grants. Every major company, every major corporation has a grant. Chick-fil-A has $6 million. They start the year off with $6 million looking for small business owners and entrepreneurs to give the money to. Nike. You are running to Nike to buy the latest pair of tennis shoes, and they have grants. Starbucks, you're pulling up the Starbucks every day, getting your matcha, getting your pumpkin spice or whatever it is that you love, not even realizing that you could get access to free money and free capital. There's so much money out there available for you. Foundation grants. Foundation grants. There are a lot of wealthy people that start foundations. They're private organizations. And what they do is they start foundations to avoid paying taxes. They start paying, it's true. They don't want to pay taxes. Well, the money that goes into the foundations eventually has to go somewhere. So they start looking for business owners and entrepreneurs like you and me to give the money to. It offsets their taxes and helps with their financial expenses.
So government grants, corporate grants, foundation grants are always for you to get access to grants for your business. I'm going to give you a quick overview of some websites where you can find grants for your business. All right. So one of my favorite websites is grantfind.io. It's an amazing platform for entrepreneurs that shows you how you can get access to grants for your business. They have a lot of for-profit grants, a lot of nonprofit grants. This website even has grants on there for entrepreneurs that don't even have an LLC or EIN yet. Can you get access to grant money if you don't have an LLC or EIN? Yes. There are not a lot of large grant opportunities out there for you, but there are still grants out there available for you. Let me know in the chat. Just type a 1 in the chat. If you don't even have your LLC yet, drop a 1 in the chat. Okay. I just want to know who I'm talking to. All right. Drop a 2 in the chat if you already have your LLC or your nonprofit. You've already set up and structured your business. Okay. Okay. Looks like we're about 50-50 in the room. Okay, cool. So if you don't have your LLC yet, yes, you can get access to grants. You can get access to grants if you have an idea. You can get access to grants without having the structure of your business set up. However, this is what I will tell you. There's like a pool of grants available for you if you don't have your LLC. There's an ocean of grants available for you if you do. So if you have your business set up the right way, if you invest in you, there are companies that will give you the money and funding you need to grow your business. You can't expect somebody to give you $100,000 in money and funding for your business if you don't even have it set up the right way. You have to invest in you. Say, I invest in me in the chat. You have to invest in you. You have to believe in you. You have to make sure that these companies and organizations know that you are serious about your business. You are serious about your brand. You are ready to elevate. You're ready to go to the next level. You are ready to go to the next level. You have to let these companies know that you are invested into your mission. You're invested into your journey and you are ready to go to the next level. Type I invest in me in the chat. I need you to scream to the camera that you are invested in your dreams and invested in your journey. All right. So Grant Find is an amazing platform for entrepreneurs, whether you're a for-profit, nonprofit, even if you don't have an LLC, there's grants out there available for you. Okay. Another platform that I absolutely love is GrantWatch. GrantWatch is another platform for entrepreneurs or for-profits where you can get access to grants for your business. Now, I want you guys to pay attention to this platform. They have funded over $1.92 trillion in grants. Over $1.92 trillion in grants that they have awarded. And there's over 100 different categories for you to get access to grants for your business. How many people in the room know with over $1.92 trillion in grants and over 100 different categories for companies to get access to grants for their business that there's just one out there available for you? Just type 1 in the chat because all it takes is one. All it takes is for one company to give you access to grants for your business. All it takes is one company to believe in your vision. I received a grant for my business that was a 6-figure grant, and I wasn't even making 6 figures at the job I was working for. I received a 6-figure grant for my business just based off of my vision and what I wanted to do with the money. A company believed in me so much that they gave me $100,000 into my business, into my vision to go make my business and my dream great. It started with me believing in me. It started with me believing that I could, with letting go of any myth, with letting go of any misconception, with letting go of fear, with letting go of doubt, with knowing that I deserve this money and I am committed to greatness and committed to going all in on my dreams and my vision. When you are confident in your vision, when you are confident in your brand and you're committed to your greatness, there are going to be people that can see that and they are going to give you the money you need to grow. But it starts with you believing. So with over $1.92 trillion in grants and over 100 different categories, this website, no matter what type of business you have, no matter how long you've been in business, whether you're a new entrepreneur, existing entrepreneur, even if you're in the idea phase,
They have an opportunity out there available for you. What I love about this website the most is you can break it down if you are a nonprofit, if you are an individual, if you're looking for government funding, if you're looking for foundations, if you are looking for business grants, if you're a woman-owned entrepreneur, maybe you're in transportation, maybe you want to help the homeless, maybe you want to do something in the education space, maybe you want to help pets. This website has it out there available for you. But you're probably thinking, well, Coach K, I don't have time to search a website with over 11,000 grants on there right now. Coach K, this website seems amazing, but how do I really know which grants? How do I simplify the grant process? And how do I simplify the grants that are on here? How do I make it easy for me? So this is what you can do. You go on there and you see a grant. Maybe you see a grant that you want to apply for. Maybe you see an opportunity that might work for your business, or maybe it's based off of your city and your state, and you're like, man, I think this would be good for you. Good for me. You can take the link of the grant, plug it into ChatGPT, and you can say, I just posted a link for a grant that I'm considering to apply. I am a transportation company. I've only been in business for 1 year. Based off of this link, do I qualify for this grant, and what should I do to actually apply for this grant opportunity? So just by typing in the website of the grant, telling it about my business, telling it about me being a transportation company, it's telling me if I qualify for the grant or not. So it's saying, hey, the grant you link funds projects that create or support recycling use of waste, tires, and scrap materials. Then it's going to tell me how to position my business to apply for this grant. Would a transportation company qualify? Yes. When is the deadline? What do I need to do to win this grant? If you locked in, just type locked in the chat, y'all. I don't know anybody else that's pouring into y'all, giving y'all this information like I'm giving y'all right now. I just showed you how to dive into a website that has over $1.92 trillion that it is funded for entrepreneurs. And I showed you how to take a link, put it in ChatGPT to position your business to go win this opportunity. In just a moment, we are about to apply for over $100,000 in grants for our business. I need to make sure that you're locked in before we move forward. Type locked in the chat if you're locked in, because I'm just getting started. So we were able to take the link, so you don't have to go on the website and try to dive all in and try to find the right opportunity. We're going to take the link, plug it into ChatGPT, and tell ChatGPT to position our business to go win this grant. Next level, y'all. So I think every entrepreneur should use this information. Is there a fee associated with Grant Watch? Yes, there is. Is there a fee associated with Grant Find? Not right now, but potentially could be a fee associated with Grant. I think there is a grandfather access to it. So you're probably thinking, well, Coach K, how do I win these grants? Type win in the chat if you're the next person to win a grant. You're probably thinking, well, Coach K, how do I win these grants? How do I position myself to get access to this money that's out there? And what we do and how we're winning so much money inside of our community is we find a problem, be the solution. Type it in the chat so I know you got it. Find a problem, be the solution. Well, Coach K, what does that mean? So I'm going to use me, for example. When I started my childcare center, for selfish reasons. I needed affordable childcare for me, and I needed childcare that offered extended hours. I was getting off of work every day at 5 o'clock. My daughter had to be picked up from school by 5:30. She went to school on the other side of town. So I was getting off work, running to the parking lot, driving over the speed limit to go get my daughter and try to pick her up by 5:30. And try to pick her up by 5:30. What I realized is this wasn't working. So I had to create my own solution to my problem. But then I realized that there were other parents that were in the same space as me. So when I started researching what was going on, I started the childcare center. I started researching my competitors. I realized that when we talked about affordable childcare, there wasn't quality education. Congratulations, Carmen. Congratulations. But I realized that there were other parents. When we said affordable childcare, there wasn't quality education. So I made sure that I incorporated a STEM-based program into my childcare center to become what my city needed to prepare the kids for the next level of education. I located a problem. There wasn't quality education in my community. The solution to the problem was simple. It was me. The solution to the problem was simple. It was my business. And then because I located a problem in my industry, became the solution to the problem, it immediately connected me with the community and helped with community impact. When you find a problem and you position your business as a solution, when you find a problem within your industry or within your business and you position you as the need of what's going to bridge the gap between the problem and what the city needs as well, or the community needs, it's going to allow you to get access to more funding and more capital. So you located a problem, talk about how your business is going to be the solution to the problem, and that's what's going to give you access to money. If you don't know what your problem or solution statement is, I love that. Somebody type, I am the solution in the chat. I love that. I love that. Thank you for that. All right. So if you're probably thinking, well, maybe you're a transportation company, or maybe you're a beautician, or maybe you're in the consulting space, or maybe you have a childcare center, and you're probably like, man, Coach K, I don't really know what my problem and solution statement is. I don't really know how to uncover that information. ChatGPT can help you. I'm going to give you a prompt in just a moment to show you how ChatGPT can help you uncover that. If you are in BIP, the prompt is already inside of your BIP portal. All you have to do is copy and paste that same prompt with your business name or either your business website, and ChatGPT is going to do all the work for you with helping you uncover the problem and how your business can be the solution to the problem as well. So your problem is going to be specific. It's going to be urgent need in your community or in your industry. Shout out to you, Prima. Prima always on fire. Thank you, Prima. The solution: how does your business uniquely solve a problem? What problem does your business solve? And then the impact. What is the measurable positive result of your solution? What's the result of you starting your business? Who are you going to help and service when you start the business? Why did you start the business? What's the need for your business and your brand? When you can show up and show that your business is needed, your brand is needed, and there are so many people that need the product or service that you have, whether it is beauty, whether it is skincare, whether it's transportation, whether it's HVAC, whatever it is, you can position yourself as the problem and the solution to the problem. So, I'll do a quick example. So you can go to it and you can talk to it. You can type in this dictate, hit this dictate button here, or you can put the prompt that's inside of your VIP. You can just go to it and say, I'm getting ready to apply for grants for my business. I have an HVAC company and I want to locate what my problem statement is and my solution to the problem and why I should get access to grants for my business. I use the HVAC company because that's definitely a very unique company. And I want to show you that no matter what type of business you have, that you can position yourself to getting access to grants. So it's telling you what the problem is, who it affects, how your HVAC business solves the problem, and why funding makes it a bigger impact. And it breaks it down. It even gives you an example answer to help you with this. There's no excuse. Type no excuse in the chat. There's no excuse. No matter what type of business you have, no matter what industry you're in, your business solves a problem. And when you can show these companies and organizations what problem your business solves, is going to separate you from anybody else that's applying for these grants and position you to get access to the grants and money that's out there. Team, can you drop the link for VIP in the chat again? We got a couple people asking for it. Thank you. Thank you, Kay. All right. So you want to make sure that you answer questions, right? So you have a problem case study and you're being clear and defined on how you're communicating this information. So most people just go to when they're applying for grants and they say, I have an HVAC company. And unfortunately, that's just not enough to get you approved for a grant. I have an HVAC company and I help people, or I have a childcare business and I help people. That's not enough. But when you go in and you're confident with your answers and you have stats and data to back it up, it positions you as the authority in your space and positions you as the authority in your space, and it makes people want to fund you more. So in our community, 6% of working parents cannot find affordable childcare. That's a real stat. That's a real statistic that captures somebody's attention that's reading this information. So if I say, oh, I just need this grant because I have a childcare center. Congratulations, Tasha. Tasha just said she upgraded to VIP. Congratulations. If I apply for a grant and I say, man, I just got this daycare center, I just need this grant, I'm not going to win. But if I go in and I say I am solving a problem by helping parents get access to affordable childcare, and there's a percentage of parents that need my service, now do you see the difference in the answers and the response to make people want to fund me? So then I position myself as the solution, and I show them how I'm going to be the solution to the problem. I'm a community-based childcare center providing affordable, high-quality care for working families. I'm giving them 24/7 hours. I'm giving them fees that based on their income. I have early childhood education programs. So I located a problem, and inside of my case study, I position my business as a solution to the problem. Now, what I love about grants the most is inside of your grants, you're going to have a budget. And inside of your budget, you can put anything in there that you feel like you need to make your business successful. So if you need to hire grants, if you need to hire employees, if you need grants, if you need a grant for renovation, whatever it is that you need grant money for, you can put that inside of your budget. So if I'm looking for grants to high job creation, I'm going to tell them how hiring local staff is going to bridge the unemployment rate. If there is economic growth with getting access to this grant, and I'm going to be able to increase community spending power, I'm going to tell them about that. If I'm going to be involved in my community and it's going to be community improvement, I am going to include that in my budget and tell these grantors why they should give me the money that's out there. Anything you need to put inside of your budget to make your business successful, you can do that. One of the grants that's on your VIP, if you upgraded to VIP, I believe it's like grant number 19 or grant number 20. You can actually put travel inside of your budget and they will pay for travel. So you could potentially win a $20,000 grant, and inside of your budget, you can include travel as well. I believe it's number 19 on your grant list in the VIP portal. So imagine getting access to a grant that pays for travel. Yes, there's a VIP grant list inside of the VIP portal. All right. So this is how AI is going to help you write your grant proposal. Somebody just asked, how do you humanize AI? How do you write your grant proposals with AI? We're about to break it down. The first thing you want to do when it comes to getting access to grants using and leveraging AI is you want to teach AI about your business. So you're going to go to it and you're going to talk to it and you're going to say, I'm getting ready to apply for grants for my business. I need you to ask me a list of questions so you can understand who I am, what I do, and what I'm trying to accomplish. Based off of typing this prompt in, it is going to ask you probably about 50 to 60 questions. Now, don't get overwhelmed by the amount of questions that it asks you because you only have to answer these questions one time. Remember, I told you want to train this tool or you want to use this tool as if it's an employee in your business. So you got to make sure that it understands your business and make sure it understands your brand. You make sure that it understands your impact and how you're going to use this for your business. So you're going to give it your full name. You're going to give it the name of your company. If you have a website to your business already, you can include that. If your business is residential, if it's commercial, what problem does your business solve? What's the solution to the problem? What's your vision? What do you need this grant funding for? How are you going to help and service the community? You only have to answer these questions one time. And then it's going to save that information. You only have to answer these questions one time. Then it's going to save your information. So now as we're applying for grants, it's going to humanize our text. It's going to speak like it's us. Because remember, we trained it in our tone and voice. We went to the personalization settings. We trained it in our tone and voice. Then in here, we're going to tell it about our business. Congratulations. Mark just said he upgraded to VIP. Congratulations. If you upgraded, congratulations. So we're going to train it in our tone and voice. We're going to make sure that it understands our tone, our style. And then now it understands everything about our business. What problem does our business solve? What's the solution to the problem? What's our vision? What's our impact? What's the community impact? Remember, you can get access to grant funding for your vision. It doesn't have to be things that you are doing right now. There are people who will give you money for the things that you want to do. So you're sitting back thinking, man, I want to start this business. I need about $30,000 or $40,000 to make it happen. And there are people who will give you money to make it happen. You're an existing entrepreneur and you're taking all of the money that you're making and reinvesting it back into your business. And you're probably thinking, man, if I could just get my hand on $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, or $100,000 to market my business, I'll be able to bring new clients and new customers in. That's what my girl Mary did. She got a grant just for marketing and went out and did billboards to advertise her childcare center. So grants will give you money for your vision. So by typing in this prompt, the prompt that you have in VIP, all you have to do is copy and paste it and put your business name in or put your website in. It's going to ask you questions. Answer these questions. You can just type this dictate, hit this dictate button here, go in, answer the questions. It's going to save the information so that it remembers your business. It remembers your brand. Yes, even if you're a 501c3, this is for any business owner, whether you're new, existing, for-profit, nonprofit, even if you don't have your LLC yet, you can type in this prompt, give it your information. It's actually going to ask you what type of entity you have. It asks you that information here. Do you have your LLC? Do you have any certifications? It asks you that information inside. All right. We're going to open it up for questions at the very, very end. So I see some hands up. We're going to open it up for questions at the end. Possibly. Okay. So let me keep moving. All right. So now AI can help you write your grant proposal. So it can help you draft your grant proposal and your answers in minutes. It's going to customize your content, and then it's going to save you hundreds of hours with writing grants for your business. So the step number one, you want to teach AI about your business. So remember, you're going to tell it to ask you questions to help you write your grant proposals, to help you write grants. The next thing you want it to do is you want it to generate a grant proposal to help you with applying for these grants. So now I can go to it. I'm just going to start a new chat just for the sake of time. So now I can go to it. I can type in this dictate button. I can hit this dictate button here, or you can copy and paste the prompt that's inside of your VIP, and you're going to tell it, I need you to write me a detailed grant proposal for my business, ABC123. I am a childcare center located in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm looking for about $50,000 in grants for my business. Write me out a detailed grant proposal that will help me win grants. So by typing in this prompt, in just seconds, it created me a grant proposal. Remember, the more you train this about your business, the more you teach it about your business, the more you educate it, the more you teach it your tone and style, it will humanize the text for you. Now that we have employees in our business, we don't take the first thing that they give us back and just go start applying for grants. We're going to read this information to make sure that it aligns with our business. It aligns with our vision. If it doesn't and you want the answers to be more humanized, you can go in and you can just say humanize this text. And it's going to change up the answers and change up the wording a little bit to make sure that it sounds more human. You can type this in. There's a tool, a ChatGPT tool called Zero GPT, where you can upload your grant proposal inside, and it will actually humanize the text for you as well. So if you're worried about people knowing that you're using AI, if you're worried about it sounding generic, once you learn how to train this tool, once you humanize the text, once you make sure that it aligns with your business, it aligns with your vision, it will be a no-brainer on how to get access to grant funding with it. It also can improve your answers and improve your responses. So you can go in and say, hey, this is the answer that I'm getting ready to apply for a grant. This is the answer that I'm putting inside. Make my answer better. So I can go to it and say, I'm getting ready to apply for the Coach K Legacy Grant. With applying for this grant, I put on there that I need access to the grant just for startup costs, hiring employees, and community impact. Create me a better answer or a better response so I can win this grant, and position it in paragraph format. So by giving it an answer, remember I just gave it what I would answer my prompt with or what I would answer my question with, and I told it to make my answer better. All I gave it was a sentence, and it went in and made my answer better and made my answer stronger. Now all I have to do with them when I'm applying for a grant is go in and just copy and paste and hit submit. Next level. There's no reason why you can't do this. Type I can do this in the chat. There's no reason why you are not winning free money for your business. There's no reason why you're leaving money on the table, because that's what's been happening. Each and every one of you have had an opportunity to get access to free money for your business, but you didn't take action. Each and every one of you has had an opportunity for somebody to give you the money you need to fuel and fund your vision, but you didn't execute on this information because you didn't know how, because you didn't believe you can, because somebody told you had to hire a grant writer, because somebody told you it would take too long. But now you have a tool at your fingertips that will help you do the work. Now you have a coach that's going to pour into you and give you grants to apply for. So there's absolutely no excuses. Type no excuses in the chat. So let's do a quick exercise. If you got ChatGPT in front of you, I want you to open your AI tool. I want you to open the AI tool. I want you to go to your VIP and I want you to copy and paste the prompt that's in VIP to teach AI, the teach AI prompt that's in the slide. And then I want you to answer those questions, or you can go to it and type this in. Help me write a grant proposal. Ask me 10 questions about my business first, so you have all the context you need. By typing in this prompt, and we're not going to spend a lot of time on it, y'all. By typing in this prompt, it's going to ask you questions and help you generate a detailed grant proposal. Let me go back. There we go. A detailed grant proposal to help you win grants for your business. We're just going to spend just a couple minutes on that, and then we got to move forward because we got a big grant we got to apply for. We got a 6-figure grant we're getting ready to apply for. We got a 6-figure grant that we are applying for tonight. So make sure you are locked in. ChatGPT, you can go to your, if you're on your phone, you can go to your app store and just download ChatGPT. Got it. Love it. I love it, Chastity. Congratulations. All right, let's move forward. All right, so think about this. I encourage entrepreneurs to apply for one grant every single day, but this is a statistic that's online. For entrepreneurs that consistently apply for 20 applications, they usually win a realistic of 10% of the grants that they apply for. So about 2 grants, which results to about $20,000 in money for their business. So imagine using this strategy every single month, applying for about 20 to 30 grants, winning 2 to 4 grants every single month, and then getting anywhere between $2,000 to $50,000 in free money for your business because you locked in on this information and took action. This is the power of grants. Traditional grant writing, when I actually started this before ChatGPT was around and before I actually knew how to use AI to help me with getting access to grants, it was taking me hours to complete a grant application. Now you can complete a grant application in less than 30 minutes. So there's no excuse why you are not applying for this free money. There's no reason why you're not locked in on this information. There's no reason why you are not doing the work. All right? So maybe you're looking for, somebody in the chat said they've already found grants that are out there and available for them in their industry, but maybe you need matching prompts and you want to find better grants that are aligned with your mission and your impact. So you can type this prompt in: based on my business profile, talk about your business, list 10 grants I should apply for, include the grant name, eligibility criteria, and deadline for each. And just by typing in this prompt, it's going to match you to better grants and better opportunities. If you're inside of our community, I have created a business grant finder tool that does the work for you. So you can go to it and you're going to give it the prompt. So some of you are actually I'm going to give some of you access to this tonight. So imagine being inside of our community and inside of our program, and then you go in and you tell this tool about your business. So you give it your profile, answer a couple questions.
Give it your profile. Tell it about your business. Tell it you need money for startup. It's going to ask you probably about 3 to 5 questions. It's going slow. Sorry, y'all. I'm gonna tell my business. I'm gonna tell it I'm located in Atlanta, Georgia. I can't type today or spell. Sorry, y'all. Tell it I'm located in Atlanta, Georgia. I am looking for all opportunities, global, international, local. I'm gonna tell it I am a childcare business. I'm looking for $50,000 in funding for my business. I'm a woman-owned business. Have you applied for grants before? Yes, I have. Do you prefer federal, corporate? I want all grants. I don't want just local grants. In today's day, you always want to make sure you give it the date and the year so it can find open and active grants that are out there and available for you. So imagine having a grant researcher at your fingertips every single day that finds grants that are out there and available for you. So this tool, once you give it your profile, once you give the profile of your business, this tool that's already inside of our community waiting on you has thousands of dollars in grants that are out there. Visa, National Association for Self-Employment, Tory Burch, I Fund Women, Fearless Funds, so many opportunities that are available for business owners, no matter what type of business you're in or what industry you're in. We're going to move forward. So this is what you learned today, y'all. We're getting ready to apply for some grants together. So I want to make sure we have enough time to do this. Give me 1 second. Sorry, y'all. So this is what you learned today. Today you learned that finding grants is accessible for your business using and leveraging AI. That no matter what type of business you have, how long you've been in business, what tools you're currently using, there's a grant out there available for you. I am going to show you how to get it. I gave you the winning formula of how to win grants for your business. Now, one thing we do inside of our community and how we're winning so many grants for our business, how we're truly locked in on this information is when we apply for grants, we simply keep it real. Type real in the chat if you can keep it real. Type real in the chat if you can keep it real. Or you want to make sure you are relatable to the investor. You want to make sure you are relatable to the person who has access to the money and funding that you need for your business. E, you want to educate the grantor, educate the investor. Educate them about your business. Educate them about your brand. Educate them about your impact. Educate them about what makes your business and your brand unique and different from anybody else that's out there. A, you want to have an action plan. Your action plan is your budget breakdown. How much money are you willing to invest? How much money do you need for your business? Where is this money going to go? How is this money going to help you grow? Remember, inside of your budget, you can put anything in there that you need to make your business successful. L, you want to make sure these companies love your vision and love your brand so much that it's almost impossible for them not to want to invest into you. So this is where you tell your story. This is where you make your emotional connection. This is where you make sure that they want to fund your dreams and fund your vision. So when we apply for grants, we simply keep it real. And this is what's going to open up the door for you to get access to more grants and more opportunities to grow and fuel your mission and your impact. Excuse me, y'all. All right. So the next thing you have to understand is that AI wins grants. Somebody type AI wins grants in the chat so I know you got it. AI wins grants. And there are a lot of people that will say, well, you know, grantors are going to know that you used AI. Or you can't win grants with AI. And what I'm going to tell you is that you can't argue with facts. Mary has received over $600,000 in free money for her business, and she used AI to make it happen. Ms. Emma received 2 grants for $500,000, and she used AI to make it happen. We have one of our community members' sister. She's 10 years old. She received a $10,000 grant, and she used AI to support her with pitching her business to get access to the $10,000. So it doesn't matter what type of business you have, what type of industry you're in, there is a grant out there available for you. But you got to believe that you can do this. You got to believe you can. You got to believe that you deserve the money that's out there and available for your business. So the first thing we want to do is I want to apply for some grants together. The first thing we're going to do is, as a whole, we're going to go apply for the legacy grant. Now,
I'm doing this grant first because I need you to know that you can do this. That getting access to grant funding is not as challenging as you assume. This is a $1,000 grant that I give out every single month. This $1,000 grant is an opportunity for a business owner to get access to the money they need to start or grow their business. You don't have to have an LLC to qualify for this grant. You can be a for-profit or a nonprofit and get access to this money. One second. Let me remove somebody out of our room. Team, can we remove Johnny Wong out of our room, please? Thank you. So the legacy grant, if you can be any type of entity, don't overthink it. That's another thing. People overthink it when it comes to getting access to grants. You can qualify. If you are on this call, you qualify for this grant. It doesn't matter what industry you're in. It doesn't matter how long you've been in business. You can apply for this grant. Okay? Don't count yourself out. A lot of times we count ourselves out before we even take action, before we even see what the opportunity is. This is for any business, any entrepreneur, any industry. It does not matter. Okay? And then sometimes there are people like, well, it's only one person. It doesn't matter your credit score. Grants don't check your credit. Again, you're overthinking and you're counting yourself out and you are missing out on opportunities. You can do this. Type I can do this in the chat. And then I want you to go apply for the legacy grant. So this is a $1,000 grant for entrepreneurs. TheLegacyGrant.com. If you're watching from anywhere else, TheLegacyGrant.com. TheLegacyGrant.com. Okay? You're going to go to apply now for free. You're going to go fill this information out. Your full name, your email address, your phone number, your IG handle is Instagram handle. If you don't have an Instagram, put NA. What year was your business established? What city do you currently reside in? Which of the best describes you? Are you self-employed? Are you a business owner? How many employees do you have? Are you a nonprofit? Maybe you are an aspiring business owner or a nonprofit. Select your industry. How much money do you make monthly? If it's zero, if you haven't started, put zero. Here's the most important part of this grant. What will you use this grant for? Hit submit. Come back and comment done. If you have not applied for this grant in March, I encourage you to apply again. Again, I give this grant out every single month. The grant application is in the chat. The grant application is in the chat. This is number 1 out of 25 on your VIP grant list. So on your VIP grant, if you're a VIP, you have a grant list that has about 25 grant applications. This is number 1. If you're a VIP, yes, the list will be in your VIP portal. Check your spam if you haven't received it. Your IG is your Instagram handle. If you don't have one, just type NA. What I love about the Legacy Grant is, yes, you can apply for this grant over and over again. So if you don't win this grant, apply again. If you don't win this month, apply again. And every month, y'all, when I do the Legacy Grant, I end up giving out like 2 or 3 other grants on the call. Last time I paid somebody's rent on the call. So make sure you show up to the call. All right, we're going to spend another 60 seconds on this because we got like 2 more grants to apply for. We got a $100,000 grant we're going to apply for, y'all. We got more. More we got to do. VIP is not a monthly investment. It's a one-time investment of $49. If you upgrade to VIP, hold on, because we got questions about VIP. So for those that are curious about VIP, it's $49. It's a one-time payment of $49. You're going to get access to all the AI prompts that I gave you. So all you have to do is plug those into your ChatGPT tool, and it will create your grant proposals. It will help you with your grants. It will help you with your answers. You are going to get a VIP grant list that has about 25 grants on there. One of the grants is a $100,000 grant. Another one is $50,000. This grant list is so powerful. Somebody in our community applied for one of the grants on the grant list and won a grant as well. Even if you're lifetime, this is separate from the community. So even if you're lifetime, this is separate from the community. And you also get access to this replay. So if you want replay, you get lifetime access to the replay. That's also part of VIP. This class will not be anywhere else. So you won't be able to see it in the community. You won't be able to see it anywhere else. If you want access to this, you do have to be VIP. I cannot give it to you later. You have to be VIP. It'll be inside of your VIP portal. If you are VIP, check your spam and check your email. There will be a link that comes to you that gives you access to all of this information. So the AI prompts, the VIP grant list, and the replay will be inside of your VIP portal. Tim, you can drop the link for VIP again for me, please. It's a $49 investment, and you can set it up on payment arrangements if you want to. You can set it up on payment arrangements if you want to. All right, so we should be done applying for the legacy grant. We should be completed applying for the legacy grant. All right, let me go grab the next grant. If you locked in with me, just type locked in the chat. If you locked in with me, just type locked in with me in the chat. All right, the next grant we're getting ready to apply for is a $5,000 grant. You can be a for-profit or a nonprofit to apply for this grant. It's only going to ask us a couple of questions. This grant is number 15 out of 25 on your VIP list. So it's number 15, and then we're going to do one more after this. And then we'll open it up for Q&A in just a moment. Y'all ready for the next grant?
We can't see our screen, Coach.
Okay. Thank you. All right, so I'm dropping the link for the next grant in the chat. It's the Mona Small Business Impact Grant, $5,000 grant for for-profits or nonprofits. To apply for this grant, all you have to do is go on here and hit apply now. As you go in here and apply now, it's going to ask you some questions about your business. What type of business do you have? You're going to enter in your business information. What industry are you in? Remember, any industry can get access to grants. If you don't see your industry, just type other here and tell it the type of industry you're in. Okay? Put your business website. Always make sure you have if you don't have a business website, make sure you get one. I'll drop it again in the chat. I just dropped it in the chat. The link to the grant is in the chat. Now, this grant, you guys, is asking us, let's see, 1, 2, 3 questions. 3 questions. Provide a brief overview of what your organization does. The problem it's going to address. What did I teach you guys earlier? Your business has to solve a problem. So by immediately being able to talk about the problem that your business is going to solve, you automatically have answer number 1 done. Because I've already told you to have it prepared. Who do you serve? How you serve them, and the impact your work has created today.
I am the solution. Absolutely. And please share your plan for using grant funds. Anytime you're doing this, when you talk about how you're going to use the funds, you want to give them a $5,000 budget breakdown. So you want to say, I am using this $5,000 for X, Y, and Z. I am going to use $1,000 towards marketing. I'm going to use another $500 towards community impact. I'm going to use another $500 to travel to Atlanta for the Funding Blueprint Live conference to meet Coach K and learn more about grants. How would you act, Natasha? Go to ChatGPT. Tell it your business. What do you do with your business? And ask it what problem does your business solve? This is number 15. This is number 15 on your VIP list. It's number 15. So if I'm applying for this grant, all I would do, you guys, is I would copy this question. I would go to my ChatGPT and I would tell it, hold on, let me go. I would go to my ChatGPT, go to my projects. Hold on, y'all. Go to my previous project for grants. I would plug this question inside and I would say, based off of what you know about me, help me answer this question. Hold on, you guys. Let's refresh. Based off of what you know, so I'm telling ChatGPT, based off of what you know about me, help me answer the question. And I'm telling it to make sure that it's under 2,000 characters. And then I'm just going to hit submit. And in moments, it says, here's a clean response under 2,000 characters to help you apply. All I'm going to do is read it. Of course, you want to read it. You want to make sure it sounds like you in your tone and style. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to go back over here to the Mona Impact Grant. I'm going to paste, and then I'm going to go to the next question. Copy the question, bring it back over to ChatGPT, paste it inside, tell it to answer that question. It just did the second one for me, and it made sure that one was under 2,000 characters. How many people can see that you can do this? Let me know in the chat. How many people can see that you've been wasting money? You've been leaving money on the table. Now I'm just going to copy. I'm going to go back to the grant, paste the answer in that one, and then I'm going to do the last question. Remember, you always want to do a budget breakdown. So I'm going to tell it, give me a $5,000 budget breakdown. Oh, I had a typo in there. So my budget will be a little bit more than what I want. But then all I do is copy. Go back to my grant. Remember, we got to read it to make sure it sounds like us. Oh, that one's over 2,000 characters. Oh, wrong one. There we go. All right, so make sure it's under 2,000 characters. Tell it what I'm doing. How did I hear about it? Online. Submit application. Y'all, we just submitted a grant application in less than 5 minutes. We just submitted a grant application in less than 5 minutes. We just submitted a grant application in less than 5 minutes. We submitted 2 grant apps, one for $1,000, another one for $5,000. Let me know in the chat if you know you can do this. Say, I can do this in the chat. Say, I can do this in the chat. Say, I can do this in the chat, y'all. Y'all been missing out on so many opportunities because you thought you couldn't do this. Y'all been missing out on free money to grow your business because somebody told you you had to hire a grant writer. Somebody told you it was going to take too much time. Somebody told you that you couldn't do this, but when you believe that you can, when you let go of any doubt, when you let go of any fear and you lock in on this information, but most importantly, you lock in with somebody who can teach you more about doing the work, who can help you elevate, who can help you grow, who can help you get to the next level, you get to see a return. You get to believe that you can. You get somebody who shows you, who can show you that the opportunities are endless and that you can do this. Let's see if I can get my camera working now, y'all. Sorry. How many people know? In just a moment, we're going to apply for this $100,000 grant together. But I need to know who's serious and who's committed in the room. I need to know who's serious and who's committed in the room. Let me know in the chat. I need to know who's serious and who's committed. Just type commit in the chat. Type commit in the chat if you're committed to going to the next level. Type commit to the chat if you're ready to grow. Type commit in the chat if you are committed to your greatness. Type commit in the chat if you are done playing small. Type commit in the chat if you can see that you've been missing and sleeping out on money and funding for your business, and it's time for you to lock in on this information. You got to get mad about your dreams. You got to get mad about your vision. You got to make a decision. I got this from my girl, Dana. She says, you got to make a decision and get mad that you committed to going to the next level. The only thing that's separating me from where I am right now and you from where you are is that I committed. And I didn't let anything get in the way. I didn't let anything stop me from growing. I didn't let anything stop me from showing up in my greatness, y'all. So in just a moment, we're getting ready to apply for a $100,000 grant together. But is it okay if I do something before we apply? Is it okay if I allow a couple of you to come work with me and I teach you more about grants? Because I can't teach you all in an hour. I teach you more about grants. I help you apply for more opportunities. I support you with actually applying for grants, and you get to come in and you get to do live Q&As to ask me questions, and I get to help you not just with grants, but just with your business strategies, to show you where to put the grant money to help you grow, to help you with your personal credit so you don't have to worry about what checks your personal credit or not, to show you how you can really use this as a strategy to help you in your business and help you in your brand. Because there's just some people that just don't know. You're probably sitting back and you're thinking, how am I going to get all of this done? How am I really going to lock in on this information? How am I going to apply for one grant every single day? And oftentimes we're asking ourselves how, but really we should be asking who? Who can help me grow? Who can help me uncover these opportunities? Who can show me more? Who can teach me how? Who can push into me? Who can pour into me? Who can push me who can push me to the next level? Who can hold me accountable? So you got two options. The first option is you can take this information and you can go out and you could try to lock in and you could try to do it on your own. But the truth is if you could do it on your own, it would already be done. The truth is, if you knew how to do what I just showed you, what I'm teaching you, you wouldn't be on this call today. The truth is, if it was on YouTube or if you could Google it, if you could go to ChatGPT and ChatGPT could train you how to do it, you wouldn't be locked in today. Or you can go with the second option. You can stay around a little bit longer and you can let me pour into you. You can stay around and you can let me help you and support you in your business. I've been able to help entrepreneurs in any business, in any industry, secure thousands of dollars in money and funding for their business. So if you're on this call right now and you don't have your LLC yet, I can still help you. Maybe you're a current business owner and a current entrepreneur, but you just don't know what to do or you don't know how to grow. I can support you. So in just a moment, before we apply for this $100,000 grant, my team is going to drop a link in the chat. for those who know that they are ready for more. For those who just feel like they're stuck. For those who feel like they've been working on these goals and they've been working on their vision and nothing seems like it's connecting. For those who show up for everybody else, but right now you feel like it's the season to show up for you. For those who are sitting on the LLC and the EIN, but they just don't even know what to do with it. Or maybe you don't even have your LLC yet, but you just need to know exactly how to structure your business. It doesn't matter if you have a trust, Shamika. It doesn't matter if you have an LLC or a nonprofit. I can support you on your journey. So my team is getting ready to drop a link in the chat for those who know that they've been missing out on opportunities, for those that are coachable, for those who are ready to lock in, for those who are ready to be a part of a family to help you get to the next level. Team, you can drop the link in the chat. Now, this is an investment into your business. And there's going to be 3 ways for you to come work with me. 3 ways for me to support you. 3 ways for me to lock in with you to help you get access to more grants, to show you more about funding, to teach you more about opportunities. There's going to be a lifetime option. Lifetime is the best. Somebody type best in the chat. Lifetime is the best option inside of the community to come teach, for me to teach you, for me to educate you. It's going to give you access to private calls. It's going to get you access to private resources. It's going to give you a grant writer that works at your fingertips 24/7. So imagine just going in and plugging the grant or the information that you need, and there's somebody at your fingertips that can write it for you. I'm saving you thousands of dollars a year by making it happen. If you already lifetime, just tell them how amazing it is in the chat. What's up, Nadeja? All right, so my team just dropped the link in the chat. I'm gonna show you guys what this looks like. So for those that know that they are ready for more, for those that know that they are ready to lock in, I am going to give you the accountability you need to be successful. I'm going to give you the grants to apply for. So I tell you to apply for 1 grant every single day. I am going to give you that grant to apply for so you don't have to try to figure out if you qualify or if it's for you. I am going to show you what to do. I am going to show you how to set your business up so that you are fundable and so that you are successful with getting access to the funding you need for your business. I am going to walk you through this journey so you don't have to do it alone. Sometimes you can't share your vision with the people around you. Sometimes you need somebody to support you on this journey. There's 3 ways for you to lock in. There's a lifetime option that gives you access to the best resources inside of the program. It's going to give you a grant writer tool. It's going to give you a VIP. It's going to give you an exclusive ticket to come to Atlanta, Georgia next weekend, March 21st. So you can meet me in person, so we can have a workshop where we apply for more grants so I can help you get access to more funding. I just found out we're giving out a $10,000 grant in this room next weekend as well. Then there's a yearly option where you make 1 investment a year into the community, or there's a monthly option where you can invest into the community every single month. Y'all, this investment is only $697. It's an investment of only $697. So imagine being like Mary and joining a community and getting $600,000 in grants. And she only paid $697 to make it happen. Imagine being like Miss Kathy, who got $40,000 in grants for her business, and she only made a small investment to make it happen. Now you're probably thinking, well, Coach K, I came on this call to learn about grants. I came on this call so we can apply for this $100,000 grant together. And yes, as soon as we wrap this up, we are going to apply for that $100,000 grant together. But imagine the information you learned in this hour. What would happen if I was able to pour into you every day? Imagine the impact that I just made, the information and the value and the impact that I just made on you in just a couple of moments of spending time together. What would happen if you just dedicated 20 to 30 minutes of your day every single day for showing up for you? And if you made the decision that you're truly ready for more, you made the decision that you are truly ready to go all in on your dreams and all in on your journey, and you really lock in, what's out there available for you? So maybe you're thinking, Coach K, I didn't know I was going to have to make an investment into my business today. I have done something amazing. I have made it to where you could set this investment up on payment plans. So some of you might be able to invest today or get access today with no money out of pocket today. So you can go inside and you can select Afterpay. You can select Sizzle. You can let Klarna. You can select Zip. or one of these payment plan options, and some of you might not even have to pay anything today. Some of you might get access to these VIP resources and these lifetime resources and unlimited opportunities to grow your business and expand your brand, and just by locking in today. How many people can see that this has been the missing piece to their puzzle? How many people can see that they've been missing out on so many opportunities and so much money to help them elevate and grow? It doesn't matter if you're a for-profit. It doesn't matter if you're a nonprofit. You see my community is in the chat. They're already here telling you how amazing this platform is, how we've been able to pour into entrepreneurs, how we've been able to support entrepreneurs, no matter where you are in your journey. Miss Emma's in the chat. Miss Emma's received over $1 million in grants. Miss Emma, do you mind if I bring you up? And then we're going to apply for this $100,000 grant together. Team, can we bring up Miss Emma, please? Miss Emma! Y'all, Miss Emma's one of my like, when people say day one, Miss Emma is like my day one. Like, she been rocking with me since Coach K first started. How you doing, Miss Emma?
I'm doing great. Yeah, we started in 2024. Actually, I just looked at a flyer when you did the first how to apply for a grant. And remember, I had people to pay. I asked you, was it okay if I did it with a group and however many we have? Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah, it's
but you have been successful at securing, is it 2 grants for $500,000 that you've?
1 for 5, 2 for 250.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
How is your process and how has it been? How has the community helped you with impacting your grant answers and the responses of actually applying for these grants?
I mean, it's plug and play from you. All of the information you gave me, I use it. And this was before AI. So yeah, this was before AI was popular. So we were doing it just off of the knowledge that you gave us and how to do it, how to set ourselves up. And I've used it to help people get businesses started. I actually helped a local school get a $500,000 grant from Dick's to redo their football field.
I love it.
Just using the information that you've given us. So yeah.
I love it. I love it. I love it. And that's something else I love. Like, once you learn this information, you're able to take it back to your family members and friends. You're really able to like change the dynamic of the people around you. So shout out to you. And you can make it a business if you want to. And actually
we're doing, that's one of our nonprofit things is teaching is not gatekeeping.
I love it.
The information you've given us, we're passing it on to people in the community. And making sure, just helping them legitimize. It's hard enough getting people to get away from being that hustle. Like you said, it's a pond if you're not legitimized, but there's an ocean if you are. So
I love it. I love it. Are you coming to the conference?
I'm trying to get there. I'll be in Buena Vista, Georgia, which is I think like an hour south.
Okay.
So we're gonna roll up there if we finish.
Okay. Let me know, because I got something special for you.
Starting a $6.5 million school down here. So
let's go.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming up. I appreciate you.
Love you.
Love you too. All right, y'all, listen. Who is... Olivia said, I'm going to tell y'all this. I was at a seminar in Tennessee last weekend and been in the community for a week, and she has posted something every day. It's always something. A grant knowledge is worth it. Thank you so much, Olivia. If you are locked in and you are ready to be a part of this family, just type I'm in the chat. Type I'm in the chat. Team, post the link in the chat for me for the community. All right, you guys. So my team just posted the link in the chat. It's businessandgrantcommunity.com. I'll share my screen and show you what it looks like so you can go lock in your spot. Yes, we're still going to apply for the $100,000 grant. Don't worry. We're about to do it in just a moment. So it's businessandgrantcommunity.com. You can go here and say, yes, I want to join the community. It's going to bring you down. So there's an option of $697. It's a one-time investment. You can set the $697 up on a payment plan. Some of you might not even have to make an investment into your business investment at all today. So you can pick which payment plan option works for you. If you already have one of these, maybe you have one that you're using for clothes or for shoes. Use it to actually invest into your business and invest into your dreams. So you can do Sizzle, you can do Afterpay, you can do Klarna, and then it will tell you what your payment plan options are. So that's an opportunity for you guys to actually invest in your dreams and invest in your goals, and for me to actually support you with getting access to grants. Grants saved my life. And I know what it's like to be an entrepreneur that needs money for your business. I know what it's like to need support in your journey. I know what it's like to need just money and funding to grow. And I am excited to invest and excited to support entrepreneurs to help them get access to the capital they need. After you invest, just type "I invested" in the chat. Type Brian. Congratulations to Brian who just invested. Congratulations to Brian who just invested. Congratulations to Brian. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is what I'm going to do. We are getting ready to apply. I'm gonna give y'all just another second to go grab your spot in the community. Then we're gonna apply for this $100,000 grant. Then we're gonna open it up for Q&A. I'll open it up for a couple of questions and a couple of Q&As to be able to answer some of your questions. If you are in the community, we will have another Q&A. I'm only going to be able to answer maybe 5 or 10 questions on this call. So if you join the community tonight, and if you are in the community currently, on Sunday, we are going to have another giveaway. Another Q&A, live Q&A. Y'all know how I do. I come in there and I answer any question you have about your business. That's what I love about this program the most. No matter what question you have, no matter what you need to make your business and your brand successful, I am able to support you. And for everybody that joins tonight, I am going to give you a free ticket to my in-person event in Atlanta, Georgia, March 20th and 21st. So if you join the community tonight and you can be in Atlanta, Georgia on the 21st, I am going to give you a free ticket so you can come to Atlanta, Georgia and learn more about grants and more about how you can get access to money for your business. Type "I'm in" the chat if you're in. I love it. 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 So yes, this is different from if you just joined VIP. VIP is a one-time investment and gives you access to all of this information. So the replays, the community is completely separate. So it's me pouring into you every single day. Every day. Okay. All right. So let's get ready to apply for this $100,000 grant together. Just type "ready" in the chat if you're ready to apply for this $100,000 grant together. Type "ready" in the chat if you're ready to apply for this $100,000 grant together. I love it. 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 Give me just a second, you guys. If you invested, how much did you have to pay out of pocket today? Let me know in the chat. If you invested and you did a payment plan, let me know in the chat how much you had to pay out of pocket today. Jolita Brown says she did the payment plan and paid $0. Diana says she paid $99. So imagine locking in and getting access to this information today and paying nothing out of pocket today. Wesley, congratulations. This is my advice to you. If you can't do the lifetime option, which is $697, still get in the room. Still make sure you get in the room. Still make sure you get in the room. There's a $97 option, which gives you 3 months access to the community. I am so committed to this information and committed to helping you grow that as soon as you come inside the program, I am going to walk you through, and we're going to have a call so I can make sure you understand. Actually, this is what we're going to do. we're going to have a call, and I am going to make sure we're going to have a new member orientation call tomorrow at 11 o'clock. So for everybody that joins today, we're going to have another call tomorrow at 11 o'clock. A new member orientation call tomorrow at 11 o'clock. On this call, I'm going to make sure you understand how to use the community. On this call, I'm going to walk you through applying for more grants. So we're going to do one more grant tonight, and then on the call tomorrow, we're going to apply for more grants. On Sunday, we are going to have a live Q&A on Sunday, so I can help you and help you understand, so I can answer your questions. This is how powerful this community is. As soon as you come inside, I am going to support you with actually applying for your first credit card. I'm going to support you with increasing your personal credit if you need help with your personal credit. I'm going to support you with establishing savings accounts to help you grow, to help you in your vision, and help you with your long-term goals. That's how powerful this information is. We have community members that are winning grants every single week. Mr. Birch awarded a $150,000 grant. Y'all, it's so many ways for you to get access to money for your business. We have so many community members that are winning grants because they're locking in on this information. And not just grants. There's so many opportunities for you to grow. You just got to be committed to taking action. You just got to be committed to showing up. You just got to be committed to locking in and going all in on your dreams and all in on your vision. That's how powerful this information is. So I want you to let me know in the chat, before we apply for this $100,000 grant together, I want you to let me know in the chat, what's stopping you? Let me know in the chat, what's stopping you from investing today? What's stopping you from investing in this community today? If you're on this call, it's because you know that you need this. If you're on this call, it's because you know that there's more out there available for you and you need grants for your business. There's a couple people that's saying money. Okay, let's do this. We're going to apply for this $100,000 grant together. After we apply for this $100,000 grant together, I'm going to open it up for Q&A, and then we'll do something special. Okay? All right, let's do it. Let me go get the link. This is number 17 on your VIP portal. So number 17 on your VIP portal. You actually don't have to have an LLC. This is probably one of the only grants that you can apply for that's a six-figure grant that doesn't require you to have your LLC. All right? So anybody can apply for this grant. It's called the Fellowship Grant. I'm getting ready to drop the link in the chat. It's called the Fellowship Grant. Dropping the link in the chat. $100,000 as promised. $100,000 grant as promised. You don't have to Google it. I just dropped it for you. It's also on your VIP. IG handle is your Instagram handle. IG handle is your Instagram handle. All right. So listen, they're going to give you 1 year of mentorship and $100,000. All you have, the application closes on the 30th. So you want to make sure you're applying now. So go to apply now. And then all you have to do is answer these questions. All you got to do is answer these questions. All right, so we're going to go through and answer the questions. So you're going to give it your first name, last name, email address, phone number, your location, how would you best describe yourself? And if you don't see it there, you can just select other. Give it your information. Remember, I always encourage you guys to have a LinkedIn profile. So LinkedIn profile, your social media, your website, your Twitter profile. List three of your most list three achievements, exceptional achievements. So this would not be things like I'm a mother, although that's an amazing achievement. These will probably be things that you have been able to accomplish within your business or in your personal development or growth. If you're unsure what this looks like, go ask ChatGPT. Go to ChatGPT and say, hey, I'm applying for a grant and it's asking me for three of my best achievements. What are some achievements that I can give this tool so it can position me to win the grants? It can be your personal email because this doesn't require the structure of your business to be set up. So it says, good question. Here's some strong achievements. And then it gives me supporting working families in the community, building a business, creating opportunities and jobs in the community. So see how much better that sounds than, oh, I just started. One of my achievements is actually starting a business. No, I created a job opportunities in the community. I actually support my community by doing X, Y, and Z. And then I actually built the business. And then what problem does the business solve as well? All right. So then I can go back to it after I answer that question. What are you working on? What are you working on in your business? This is pretty much asking you, why do you need this money? Why are you the best person to work on this? Why do you deserve the money? Is what it's asking you. Why do you deserve the money that you're requesting? Why are you the best person? Please include your pitch video. So this is a 60-second video that talks about your business. So what you would do is prop your phone up, have a clean background, talk about your business for 60 seconds. You can go to ChatGPT and you can tell it, create me a script to pitch my business for 60 seconds. And ChatGPT will actually create the script for you. Then you can upload it to a teleprompter app and actually read the script. So you don't overthink the pitch video and don't miss out on this opportunity because you don't have a pitch video. All right. So create a 60-second pitch video, include the link to your pitch video. What could success look like a year from now? So what does a year look like for you and your business? What might failure look like? And please upload a PDF outlining your action plan for your project. Remember, I told you when we apply for grants, we simply keep it real. So A is for action, right? So then I can go to this and I can tell it, hey, give me an action plan. So you can go to it and you say, hey, give me an action plan on how I'm going to use the 100K grant. So it's going to give me a full action plan. I use the ChatGPT. Incredible. I love it. Yes, Instagram is preferred over Facebook. LinkedIn is actually preferred over Facebook. Miss Village, I'm not sure what you mean. All right, so this is the action plan. So it's giving you an action plan on how you can use the money. So then I'm just gonna take it, create it as a Google Doc or a PDF. I'm gonna go give them my action plan, upload what my action plan is, describe something that you find beautiful in the world. If you don't know the answer, go ask ChatGPT. And then tell it what prior funding. Have you ever got funding before? Have you been a part of any accelerator programs? Have you raised any prior funding? If the answer is no, just say no, right? So just say no. How did you hear about the fellowship grant? Online or social media? Would you recommend someone to the fellowship? Yes, I would. Well, if you want to, you can say no. And then I am not a robot. Submit application. Yeah. I need you to know that you can do this. Y'all, in less than 10 minutes, we just applied for a $100,000 grant. In less than 10 minutes, we just applied for a $100,000 grant. Don, what don't you understand? Don, what don't you understand? John said I needed that motivation. I love that. So let's do some Q&A. Let's do some Q&A. Let's do some Q&A. This is what I want to do before I do a Q&A. How many people feel like they need this community, but maybe you feel like money is getting in your way or money is stopping you? How many people feel like you need this community, but money is stopping you and money is getting in your way? Okay. Can I do something special? If I made this community where all you had to invest today was $47, would you join? It's $47 a month. So for the first month, it'll be $47. After the first month, $47 forever. After the first month, you can either cancel or you can upgrade, and I'll honor the price, the same price of $697 for you to upgrade. No, it's not lifetime. It's not lifetime, it's monthly. Okay. So you're still going to get access to that grant finder tool that's going to find the grants for you. You're still going to get access to a ticket, a general admission ticket to come to the conference in Atlanta, Georgia next weekend, March 20th or March 21st. Okay. Team. Yep, if you upgrade, so if you start at $47 and then you upgrade, I'll still honor the price of $697. The conference is March 20th and 21st. The 20th is a VIP night, so you do have to be VIP, but the 21st is the full day of the conference. Yep, so if you pay $97, if you pay $97 and you want to upgrade, I'll still let you upgrade for $697. Okay? Team, drop the link for $47. Team, drop the link for $47. Team, drop the link for $47. And we're only leaving it up for 3 minutes. We're only leaving it up for 3 minutes. So go secure your spot now and let's do a Q&A. Okay? And your camera has to be on. So if you have your hand up, the people with their camera on we'll give them priority. So your camera does have to be on to ask questions. What's up, Brenda? What's up, Brenda?
Hi, Coach. My question is really quick. I signed up for the business and grant community lifetime, as well as your 6-month program, but I'm not receiving information to my updated email address because I need to know exactly what did I sign up for.
So you joined the academy and the community as well?
I joined the business and grant community, yes, for the lifetime, and I joined the 6 months program that you have.
Okay.
And I paid both in full.
Yes, ma'am. Kaylee, can we reach out to Miss Brenda like ASAP, please?
Yes.
Kaylee's
Thank
gonna
you.
reach out to you right now.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. All right, y'all. Something I didn't mention. Let me do that real quick. If you are raising your hand because you have a tech question, Miss Brenda was a little different. Because she invested in Academy, so she needed access immediately. But if you are raising your hand because you have a tech question, I can't help you with that. I am not the tech person. So you want to make sure you reach out to my support team. They just dropped the link in the chat and they are live in the support now. So if you have questions about support, where's your VIP portal? How do you get access to your community and to the community? You're gonna have to reach out to my support team. Question in the chat is, does it give you access to the VIP list in AI? So inside of the community, there is a grant list. It is different from the VIP list. There is a grant list inside of the community. And there are some AI prompts inside of there as well, but that is for lifetime. What about the $4.97 cost? The community is no longer $4.97, it's $6.97. Let's see. I think it says CJ. How you doing?
Hi, it's Charlie. They call me CJ, but because I'm named after my daddy.
I love it.
But hello, family. Hello, Coach K. So I just upgraded for the $47 a month. I will upgrade for $6.97 when that commission check hits because I'm a realtor and anyway.
I love it.
My question is, are there any grants that support physical spaces that incubate multiple small spaces, multiple small businesses under one roof?
So there's grants for everything. So what you have to do is in your budget breakdown, you just have to tell them what you're doing with the money.
Very good. Well,
Yep,
thank you.
so absolutely.
That's it.
Thank you. Good question.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. And just a reminder, you guys, when you come up, Miss Charlie did an amazing job at that. But just a reminder, when you do come up, you have to say my name is and my question is, and we can only allow you to answer one question. What's up? Is it Miss Fahima? Fahima?
Yes.
How you doing?
It is. Hey, how are you, Coach K?
Good.
So listen, I just bought the $6.97. I'm
Welcome
looking
to
at
the
my
family.
payment method. Am I a lifetime member or I'm just
If you did $6.97, that's lifetime. Yes, ma'am.
That is like okay, so I'm a lifetime. And then I also said, Mrs. The lady before Charlie, she said she did something about Academy, but I didn't see the Academy in there.
So our Academy is my cohort. It's my inner circle that I only open up every so often. We will open it up again, probably probably at the conference, possibly.
Okay.
But I only take so many people, like every cohort. So you'll have to if you could just hold off for me.
Okay, I
we'll
can.
give you some.
That's
We'll give
not
you
a
some
problem.
details.
No problem. I'll be reaching out to the community just to find out some things. I'm getting ready to do some stuff with the CHW because I'm a community health worker out here.
I love it.
So I want to go ahead and open up a brick and mortar. And if I get the opportunity to do that through some grants, then I can really make some things happen.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited to support you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate
Thank you. Question in the chat is, I've been trying to reach out to the support team. No one is contacting me. The support team is live. If you click on the link in the chat, the support team is live. They can support you right now. Hi, is it Mr. Chata? Hello.
Guten Tag.
How are you?
Good, good.
Guten Tag. Is it Guten
Yes.
Tag?
Guten Tag, yes.
How are you?
Wonderful. My question is, I signed up for the program like last week.
Okay.
For $97 for I think 90 days. What's that I signed for? I know I got into the school, but I post one thing about my idea, but then I'm not sure where I'm at. I'm a lifetime membership.
So if you paid 90, if you paid 97, you're 90 days.
So you're good for
Yeah.
90 days.
And then it was $47 a month. And then
Yep,
what
and then
is
it goes
that?
to 40, and then it goes to $47 a month. So you're monthly.
Yeah. Yeah. Do I have a portal to log into it? What is that I get?
Yeah,
I
it's
still don't get.
school. It's the school portal, but I don't want to I don't want to answer any questions about the community right now. I would ask you to reach out to my support, please, and they'll be able to
Okay.
look. They'll be able to look to see exactly what you have, and they'll be able to give you more details about what you have and what you should have
I,
access to, and make
yeah,
sure
I
you get access
email.
to it as well.
I emailed them one time.
Click on the
Yeah.
link in the chat. They're live in the support room right now, and they can help you right now. Sorry. Unfortunately, you guys, I don't have access to see your profile. So when you come up and you ask me questions about, what program you have or how to get access or how to resend your information, unfortunately, I can't do that while teaching. So my advice to you would be to reach out to my support team. They're live in the support chat right now. They can help you with anything that you need as far as like tech support and getting access to your resources. Okay. So I apologize that when you come up, I can't help you. You do have to reach out to my support team. But I can't answer any questions that you have about your business. We're going to answer a couple more questions. And then remember on Sunday, for all community members, we are going to have a live Q&A on Sunday. And we're going to have that grant giveaway as well. Let's see, Dr. Patricia.
Good evening, Dr. K. I was driving, listening to the presentation, so
Yes,
thank you for
ma'am.
that. So I wanted to know the $697 to join the community, is that monthly, $697 a month or $697 once?
It's a one-time payment of $697, so you'll get lifetime access to the community.
Okay, so can I pay it in the morning when I get in the office where the credit card is?
Yes, ma'am. I'll allow team, if you could just make a note that Dr. Patricia is going to pay it in the morning. So don't shut the link up. Just make sure Dr. Patricia gets access. I'll make sure you get, normally we shut it off after the call, but the team they'll put your information in to make sure you still get access.
Yeah, it'll be the 501c3 credit card. I just don't keep it on me.
Understand.
So, thank you.
All right. Thank you. What's up, Deja?
Hi, Coach K. Thank you so much for this call. I just have a quick question about my business.
Okay.
So I have an LLC and I had
Deja,
it since...
you about to give me the backstory. I need you to go straight to the question for me.
No, I was just saying I had it since 2024. So I was just saying that I haven't been able to have like consistent income. So does that impact like me getting grants and things?
Good question.
Sometimes they ask.
So your question is, without you having consistent income in the business, can you still get access to grants?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. So all grants don't check your revenue. There are some grants out there, like one of the grants that's on the grant list. I believe it's number like 18, I believe. It does require that you've been in business for at least a year and you have a certain amount of income. There are other grants that do not. So like the grant we just applied for, that was $100,000. It didn't require that you that you have any income in your business at all. So it just depends on the grant.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. What's up, Betty?
Oh, thank you, Coach Kate. My name is Betty. I just got the answer. Actually, I've just paid now when I lowered my hand, so it's okay. I was asking about this one. Do we have access to the same list of grants, or this is different?
It's some of the same grants. There are different grants on each list, but majority of them are the same.
Thank you, Coach. I've just paid for my VIP. Thank you.
I love it. Thank you. Thank you for being here. All right, real quick, let me know in the chat, how do you guys feel now that you just applied for over 6 figures in grants for your business? Let me know in the chat. How do you feel knowing that you just applied for over 6 figures in grants for your business? As an entrepreneur, applying for over 6 figures in debt-free money for your business on a live call, game-changing, confident. I love it. Amazing. Feels great. Still working on $100,000. Great, excited, game-changing, hype, excited, confident. 6 figures in money, free money for your business.
But I want you guys to know that you can do this. That's the reason why I decided to do this workshop, to show entrepreneurs that no matter where you are, no matter what industry you're in, no matter how long you've been in business, that there's an opportunity out there available for you. Okay, we're gonna do like 2 more questions. Let me do one more thing real quick. I'm gonna drop a link in the chat for those who still know that they need to be a part of this community. And maybe you're still on the fence. Maybe you don't have it financially, but you know this community is where you need to be. I am going to drop a link in the chat for a couple of people, maybe for about 30 to 40 people, to join the community today at no cost to you. It's going to be a 7 days free service. No, this class is not Whitney. I am Coach K. It's 7 days free service for you to be a part of the community, no cost to you, to still make sure you get in the room and still get this information. You'll still get access to the new member call tomorrow. So tomorrow, everybody that joins today, tomorrow we're going to have a new member orientation call. So we're going to walk you through making sure you get access to the community. We're going to walk you through applying for some more grants and show you how to use the community. Can I over deliver? Team, drop the link in the chat for 7 days for free. And I'm only leaving this up for like 3 minutes. 3 minutes while we answer these last couple of calls. Yep, 7 days free. So Kay Fleming, this isn't for you. If you just spent 2 hours in a room and you still have a negative mindset and feel like that this is a waste of time, this isn't for you. You can exit out the chat at any time. If you think that anyone is going to give you anything, then this is the wrong space for you. But what I want you to know is that you can go work for it. What I want you to know is that you deserve this, but you have to go tell these companies why you deserved it. Nobody's going to save you. Nobody's going to just give you anything. Nobody's going to hand you a free opportunity for you to fuel and fund your vision. That negative mindset is going to it's going to continue to hold you back from what's out there and what's available for you. All right. So 7 day free trial for those who believe. 7 day free trials for those who are ready to take action. 7 day free trial for those who don't have that negative mindset and that's ready to go get what they deserve. What's up, Miss Joanne? Hold on. You got to unmute for me. Tim, can you bring me back up, please? I can't hear you.
There you go. I thought I had it unmuted. Okay. You had suggested, and I've heard this from other advisors, that a grant is only 30 to 40% AI driven. But when I go in to humanize it using the tools that's out there, it actually dumbs it down to the point that it's not usable. So what would you suggest?
Did you ask me this question before?
No.
Oh, okay. So you're feeding it, you're getting your answer from AI, but it's AI generated when you plug it into ChatGPT, Zero GPT.
Yes.
So you need to go to AI and you need to train it better. You need to spend more time. You need to spend more time with training AI and your tone and your style and your voice.
But I think I've done it. Me and Troy have a great relationship, but it's
if you feel like that if you are using AI and when you go to Zero GPT, it's still being able to detect that you're using AI, you haven't trained it well enough. Okay. That would be my advice. Train it better. Speak to it better. Train it. You might have a good relationship with it as far as working within your business, but maybe not on the grant side. So maybe encouraging it or educating it more about what you're going to do with the grants and how grants can help you impact and grow your business.
Thank you.
Okay. Hello, Lawrence.
It's hi, Coach K. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. My question is that I have a LLC for like 20 years, but I did not know that I have to register it every year. So how will I get back into compliance?
Yep, I would contact the Secretary of State. I would tell them, and see if there is a fee for you to reinstate it. If there's a fee for you to reinstate it, it might be easier for you to just establish a new LLC.
Well, I do have my EIN number with the state, and I register it every year. Is that the
Yep.
same
So,
thing?
nope, not the same thing. Your EIN is with the federal government. Your LLC is with the state. So if your LLC isn't valid, your EIN isn't valid either. So contact your state and ask them about reinstating your LLC.
Okay.
Okay. All right, we're gonna do one more question. What's up, Sierra?
I can't unmute.
I can hear you.
Hi, this is Sierra. So I have a question. So I want to start writing grants for my friends because they have businesses, right? So I want to try to make the money that way. Now, when it comes to the emails, can I make like a one general email that I could apply for? Like I could apply for grants under, or how does that work?
So in our grant certification service where we teach and show entrepreneurs how to be certified grant writers, we encourage grant writers to have an email that they have access to. I generally don't think this should be a Gmail account, but we do show entrepreneurs how to set it up as a business, and so how to actually strategically make it to where they have access to the information as well.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right. All right, you guys. So for everybody that joined, if you invested, just say I invested in the chat. Say I invested in the chat. If you invested, just say I invested in the chat. Okay. This is what we're going to do for everybody that invested, no matter what you invested in, whether you invested in monthly, whether you invested in lifetime, even if you did the subscription service. Once you come inside the community, check your spam, check your email. You should have access to the community. If you go to the calendar tab, you'll see that there's a new member orientation call tomorrow at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, 12 p.m. Eastern. Okay. Once you click on that, you'll be able to get access to the new member orientation call where we're going to apply for some grants together. On Sunday, we're going to have a live Q&A. So if you have questions, if your hand is up and I didn't get to your question today, you can come in on Sunday and I'll answer your questions on Sunday. Come inside the community and introduce yourself. Brag about how excited you are to be on this journey to learn more about grants. And connect with your peers. Your next business partner might be in this room. There might be somebody in this room that needs your product or needs your service. So make sure you connect in the room. I post inside of this community like crazy. So there's always a new grant to apply for. There's always a new opportunity. There's always a new resource. So make sure that you are inside the room. Congratulations to everybody that invested and everybody that locked in. Team, if you could just spam the chat again with the links for them to join. And I will see you guys inside the new member orientation call. If you are still excited about Lifetime, remember some of you can get access to Lifetime. It's going to be $697. I'm going to leave it up for the next 30 minutes. $697 for 30 minutes. After the 30 minutes, it does go to $1,997. So I discounted it for today only. You guys can get Lifetime access, $697. Some of you can pay nothing out of pocket today because you can set it up on a payment arrangement with Klarna, Afterpay, Sizzle, Zip, whatever works for you. And you still get, the legacy grant is going to be awarded on the 22nd, I believe. No, I'm sorry, on the 15th. The legacy grant is going to be awarded on the 15th. Legacy grant is going to be awarded on the 15th. Yep, you pay. I pay monthly now, so if I upgrade, I pay nothing else. Correct, Monique? I want to pay $200 today and make a payment plan for the rest. You can do that. You just have to go through. You have to go through it. Yes, I'll honor. So if you pay $47 today, I'll honor the price of $697 if you upgrade after your $47 a month. Yep. The legacy grant deadline is the 14th, I believe. Yes. So if you pay for the VIP access for the workshop, yes, you get lifetime access to your replays. Yes. You have to call and cancel. If you want to cancel after your 7 days, yes, you have to reach out to my team. Congratulations, Carl. Team, if you can drop the support link, Miss Emma needs the support link. Yes, the membership call is recorded. Yes, all calls are recorded inside the community. All right, you guys, it's been an amazing call. I love each and every one of you. You have a great night. See you next time.
Share with you all my involvement in the community with Coach K. She has been phenomenal. Not only she, but the entire community really feels like a village. So I'm of Caribbean descent, and I know what it means to have a village around you. And that's what I feel this community does for me. When I tell you the things that I truly walk away with, correct foundation for my business. I have that now. And not only do I have that, but I have the community to support me. When I tell you, you want to be with somebody that can answer your questions, Coach K and the community will jump right in and help you. And that's what I need. That's what I know you need. And so I just want to give kudos to Coach K and her team.
Hello, my name is PJ Curry, and I am the CEO of Amplified Sound Division. Before joining the community, I struggled with just opening up, being personable, talking, sharing my story, watching complete strangers, ask complete strangers for their opinion, for their help. Coach K being available 24/7, you just leave that message and she'll reply back. The fact that she follows everyone, the fact that she's hands-on, she was vulnerable with us. That's my favorite part of the community, that I have just that, a community. I have random people that I can go to and they'll help me. All the followers I got just from her Instagram plug, like we just put our Instagrams in there, and then I have all these new followers of people that I don't know that'll support me, and I'll support them right back. There's actually a person I wanted to reach out to donate my business and my to her for her event. So these are things that this community has helped me be. So that's the favorite part. My favorite part is just that community. And if I could say one thing to anyone thinking or considering joining the community, it would be, don't think about it, don't consider it, join it, do it, take action. I guarantee if you take action and join, you will win, just like the rest of us. We're all winners over here. Thanks to Coach K.
Hey guys, my name is Carla Gibson, the owner and founder of Unique Monique's Boutique LLC. I've been a part of the business and grant community for about 2 months now, and the value that I've gotten is amazing. So one is the importance of business structure for my LLC. It's good to know that not only can I create multiple profiles for the different LLCs that I have, but I can use all of these strategies that I'm learning in the community on each of my businesses and making sure that I'm getting funding no matter what. That's my takeaway. That's what I've been getting from it, and I'm so glad that I'm a part of the community.
Hi, Coach K. My name is Destiny Banks.
I'm from New York. I am a licensed massage therapist. I'm trying to get my business started. I also have another business where I want to help single mothers. I'm about to cry. Oh my gosh, no. I've been looking for a way out. And I just keep praying. And a close friend sent me your business class. And before I joined the class, I had a dream about you. I didn't even click on your Instagram. I had a dream and I saw your face and I saw you like holding my hand and guiding me. I look up to you and I don't even know you. So I just want to say thank you. Have a blessed day.
Dr. Doris McKinney-Jones, licensed clinical Christian counselor, women's empowerment, emotional intelligence life coach. But then when I came in the community, oh my God, my world changed. I am so serious. I'm just going to speak to you my truth. I started crying because I said, God, finally, somebody is going to take me step by step by step and teach me, because I'm very teachable, how to set my business up properly, how to get funding. I didn't even have a clue how to get funding. I didn't even know there were so many avenues. And then the guests, oh my Lord, the guests are powerful. It's in the different challenges and stuff like this here, the information they shared. So let me just say this. Thank you, Coach K, you and your team. Thank you for what you do for us. And I know everybody in the community is very appreciative.
Hi, my name is Dee Williams. I'm from Jacksonville, Florida. I have been in the class from day one, and actually I am just overwhelmed in a good way with all of the information that we've received. I can honestly say that this class has been far greater than what we've invested. From day one, Coach K, Michael, everyone involved, even those of us that's been in asking questions. Sometimes I don't ask questions, I listen because I know someone's going to have the question that I need answered. And so just to say, this has been an amazing experience. A lot of time we buy into these courses and we don't get a third of what we've received so far, and it's only going to get better. It's just amazing. Thank you, Coach K. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, team. Thank you, Nicole and Izzy. Those are the two that I've interacted with. And thank you, community. It's been great.
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning to whoever's watching this. My name is Marcus Kidd Jr. and right now, currently, I am a senior computer science student at the #1 HBCU in the nation, North Carolina A&T. I was struggling with finding resources to funding. How has the community helped you in your organization? Like I was just saying, it just helped me. It helped me build a foundation. It helped me get into that new frequency, that new mindset, and understanding what it's like to really be of true abundance and of true wealth and of true gratitude when you just go out to the world and do what you do. Just the community entirely, just the wholesomeness, the real authenticity when everybody's speaking is amazing. And then one thing I would say to somebody thinking of joining the community, simply take action and change your life.
Hello, this is Taisha Blondell. I'm in the nonprofit space and I'm focused on brain health and I'm focused on women and children. So I've been struggling with finances. The funding piece is very difficult for me. How has the community helped my organization? Well, the breadth of resources that you impart upon us is amazing. I just can't believe it. Like the AI thing, that was amazing. They should definitely join and it's well worth the money.